What's up, everybody? I am Destroyer, your coach of the Washington Wake Pokemon Draft League team, and we are in our quarterfinals match of MDL in our reduced tier meta. We're going up against Nico and Lilypool FC this week. Big scary things that stand out for him on his team here would be his Tera Terrakion, which in this meta is one of the probably the most powerful Tera Captain available, or close to it. It's very fast and very capable of destruction. He has, with that, a really tough to break dual regenerator core with Hydropple and Alomomola. Good amount of bulk overall here, even with Necrozma. Even his Tera Magneton can be pretty bulky. Clodsire as well, we have to watch out for hazards. Kingambit, one of the best bulky attackers as well. Might have an interesting matchup with Kingambit and Bisharp this week. He also has webs we have to watch out for with his Rimbombi. Rimbombi also is decent into a lot of our team as well, just with its fairy type coverage. Not sure if he's going to bring webs into my Defiant Mons, but you never know. Anyways, let's have a look at what we're going to do this week to try and counter this team. First up, we are bringing our Glowking. We are bringing it with a Colbur Berry. He just has a number of Darkmon, but especially Kingambit, I guess I'm kind of worried about. Kingambit is kind of an easy switch into us if he knows that we're trying to Toxic something or to Psychic Noise something. So I want to be able to maybe catch a Kingambit on switch in with a Focus Blast, or if it's already in front of us, Colbur will allow us to eat like a Kowtow Cleave and hit it with a Focus Blast in return, which will KO it. Next up, we are bringing Gyapdos. Again, with our Choice Scarf, we have Thunderous Kick to hopefully kind of break down some of those walls of his without debuffing ourselves like we would with Close Combat. U-turn for Momentum, Knock Off for Disruption, planning to bring some hazards as well this match, and so Knock Off potentially will help remove Heavy Duty Boots on his Regenerator Core if needed. We are bringing Latias with, again, Colbur Berry. Same thing as Slowking there. If we get switched in on by Kingambit, this will allow us to stay in and take a hit from it and fire back with an Aura Sphere, which potentially OHKOs Kingambit depending on its investment. Either way will do a significant amount of damage. This is one of the few things that we have that's going to be faster than his, not his Iron Bolt, or his Terrakion, assuming his Terrakion is not Scarf. So we have this thing for kind of speed control with whatever he's doing with his Terrakion. We'll be able to hit it pretty hard with a good mix of moves here. We don't know what his Terra is going to be. If he doesn't Terra Mist Ball, we should kill it, but I do expect that he's going to Terra if he sees this thing in front of it. Next, we are bringing our Mamoswine. We have a Choice Band this week. I needed a Choice Band because of his Regenerator Core here. Basically, Alomomola switches in on this thing pretty easily. Flip turns out with super effective damage. And Earthquake with Choice Band will do significant damage to Alomomola and make it a less inviting matchup for him and more able to break it down. Also makes our Ice Shard pretty strong with priority. Icicle Spear, or Icicle Crash, I think that's actually an editing mistake on my part. We have Icicle Crash on it. We have Knock Off as well for, again, the same thing with Gyapdos, is removing Heavy Duty Boots for our Hazard game that we're going to be trying to go for here too. We are bringing our Tera Captain this week, Tera Fairy Bisharp. I wanted to have a Tera on it that resists fighting and that also resists Sucker Punch from Kingambit. Didn't want to go Tera Ghost and then make ourselves weak to Kingambit. So Tera Fairy was the choice there. Swords Dance, Iron Head, Sucker Punch, and Low Kick is for the Kingambit. Should be able to OHKO a Kingambit. We have this thing EV to outspeed a maximum speed Kingambit as well. So we should be able to win in that matchup. We do have to watch out for Tera because an Iron Head will from Kingambit will be super effective into us. Lastly, we are bringing our Forretress. Forretress comes in to a number of his physical threats and can take hits. And we don't know what the Tera is going to be on his Terrakion. It could be like Tera Fire or something. But we just want to come in. Earthquake hits a lot of his team pretty good. His ground immunities take some damage from Volt Switch. Ultimately, we want to bring in this thing as a defensive pivot, get some spikes out to help break down his Regenerator Core, and yeah, just be a pivot spike setter here. So that's who we're going to bring, and let's get into this fight. What's up, everybody? We're getting into the fight here. Nico just let me know he is Tera Ghost on his Kingambit, his Terrakion. Brought his Kingambit, brought his Braviary. Kind of all the stuff I was hoping to avoid. That's okay, he's got his dual regen core. Could lead with Golden Boy. Could also save Golden Boy as kind of a defensive pivot into some of these other things. We could just do a Slowking lead, I guess. Let's do a Slowking lead and see what he does in case he goes with his Ribombee there. Slowking is an okay matchup into a lot of these things. Kingambit's a problem. Terrakion is a problem as well. Okay, he leads Terrakion. That's not a good start for us. So we actually survive an Earthquake, even if he's choice banned. Don't think we survive a Ghost Tera Blast, though, unfortunately. A roll 2, actually, depending on if he's Jolly or not. We're just going to go into Fortress here. Terras, go for Tera Blast. Choice ban, Tera Blast is doing 30 to 37 to us. Choice ban, close combat. He goes for a substitute. Ooh, that's not great for us. Okay. So we can Earthquake, I guess, to try and break this sub. We're not going to stay ahead, though. This would be a huge problem for us, honestly. Let's see here. So Earthquake is not going to break the sub. I think we Earthquake into a Volt Switch here, and then that should break the sub. He goes for the Sword Stance. Let's go ahead and Volt Switch here. Goes for another Sword Stance. Please break the sub. Please break the sub. Does it break the sub? It does, okay. So I think we need to come in with our Zapdos here and just go for a knockoff, which unfortunately is not going to kill him here, even at Tera Ghost. But yeah, we go for it. It's our most damaging move here, or we could U-turn. I think we just go for the knockoff, though. He can have quick attack on this too. He does not use it if he does. Okay. Ooh, justified. I didn't think about that. That sucks. Okay. That's gonna kill Zapdos. So Latios should be able to kill here. I think we have to come with Latios and just do a Mist Ball. Okay, so what he does, I'm guessing. Okay, he goes into the Braviary. We could just hit it with an Ice Beam here. I think we go Ice Beam. Okay, this should kill. Excellent. Glad to see him go down. Does Gambit come in here? Okay, so he's going to be faster with Rabombi for sure. We just go into Slowking again. We could also go into... I don't think it can do much to Golden Boy. We could just go into Golden Boy and Volt Switch. So I kind of think he's going to do like a U-turn here. Yeah, let's go into Golden Boy. You could also get webs out on us, of course. As for Stun Spore. Okay. Oh, I should have done Overcoat this week. That would have been smart. Okay, and if it Quiver Dances, we're not going to be happy about that. I think we just go for a Volt Switch here. I'm just going to go for the Volt Switch though and kind of feel out what's going on here. He goes for the U-turn. So yeah, Stun Spore, U-turn. Certainly could have webs. We do have Defiant Mon though. Okay, about what, 20%? Let's see if we can get some more information about this Loma here. I'm going to go into Slowking. I think we see a flip turn here. So lefties, good to know. So I can just do a pivot here to kind of see what he does. I could also go for a Focus Blast, trying to call a switch. But I think let's go for a Toxic. I'm gonna go for the Toxic and see what he does. If he brings in his Kingambit, I might go hard into my Bisharp. He goes for a Wish. Okay, so he's Wish passing. He can unfortunately heal up his Terrakion here, which I'm kind of guessing he's going to do. If he does bring in his Kingambit, that's a little bit worse for us. Let's go for a Psychic Noise. Thinking maybe he's going to go into Terrakion here. Let's see what he does. I want to keep Terrakion a little bit more chipped so that it's within range to kill with our Latios. I think that's the Gambit, unfortunately. Okay. So, that's unfortunate. We do have Culver Berry. We do have Focus Blast. We could go for the Focus Blast, hope it hits. If that doesn't work, then we're in a rough spot, but Weeball, come on, let's go. Goes for the Iron Head. We miss. We miss. Okay. That did a lot too. I'm going to go for a pivot here. I don't know if he's going to stay and try and do another one. We're going to go for a Chili. Also should survive the Kowtow. He goes for the Iron Head. Ooh. I think we got flinched again. He might be Choice Band. Okay, we're just going to go into Golden Boy. I don't know why I'm messing around with this, to be honest. Why didn't we just go into Golden Boy to begin with? Got greedy, I guess, with going for the Focus Blast there. Okay. I think we start to get some hazards out here. We should be taking 28 to 33 from a Kowtow. And he goes out. We're paralyzed, of course. Think a nasty plot on us, maybe. We're just going to go for the Volt Switch now, I think. Did a lot. But about what I guess we'd expect that Mon there, so. Let's go into Pig Dog here, actually. Hoping that this is enough to scare him out, because if he does a grass move on us, we're toast. But if he stays in, he dies to an Icicle Crash. So I think I'm going to go for an Earthquake here. This will put a lot of pressure on an incoming Alomomola. Does he go Aloma? Does quite a bit to Aloma there. To about 40%, which I guess could be a roll for max defense there. We can go for another one, I guess. You may know we're at Choice Band now and just go into something else. I think we apply pressure here, though. Let's keep Earthquaking. Hit this thing again. Just for flip turn. Do we see him go back into Hydrapple? Hyga, who's Hyga? Oh, that's the Rabombi there. Yeah, I think we just go. Let's go Slow King here. He probably U-turns on us. Oh, he gets a Reflect up. That's not good for us. Okay. We're gonna go for Chili here, I think. I just want to get my regen going again here. Let's get a Chili off. We're gonna have to find a way to outlive his screens here. Okay, he just did the one screen. Shoot, and I wasn't paying attention. That was a Reflect or a light screen. I can't look, unfortunately. Let's see. It's the Drapple. Okay. Let me go Hydrapple and really put some pressure on this thing. Also go in with Sugar. I think he needs a Reflect, but let me double check here. He knows we have Ice Beam. It was a Reflect. Okay, so he knows we have Ice Beam. Ice Beam is a good shot to kill him. I think I'm going to go right back into Slow King again and see what he does. Maybe he goes into Kingambit here. Goes for Draco. Lot. Okay, so I think he's going to switch out here. Who does he go into? Could go into his fast pivot Rimbombi. We're going to Golden Boy. Let's go into Golden Boy here, just in case he stays in and attacks again, which he certainly could. Does Rimbombi have any attacks? Earth Power. Kind of want to do Volt Switch here again. Let's get out some spikes if we can. We need to be able to help break down these regen core here, especially with the Wish Pass. That's really problematic for us. Draws, does he just go into Aloma? Maybe I should have gone Volt Switch. So if he goes into Aloma, he can get that Wish off. Okay, it goes into Lombi. So dual screens, or is it one screen? Not light clay, interestingly enough. I think we go... I'm trying to decide if I should try and just do a Volt Switch here. I'm going to go for a Volt Switch here. He just goes for a U-turn. Okay. Okay, he brings out Aloma. Great, does a lot. So he's going to want to switch out here. This would be a reliable way to kill. I think we go, let's go into Sugar here. Is he within Ice Beam range? Because I'd like to be able to do an Ice Beam here. Ice Beam should do 12%, 10 to 12%. I think Ice Beam will kill. Because I think he might go into his Hydropple here. I don't think he wants to lose this just yet. Let's just go for a Aura Sphere though. I think that's a little bit safer. I'm just thinking he might be like a Resist Berry on his Hydropple. Where does he go? Does he go Gambit? This goes into Rimbombi. Okay, it's fine. We're just going to go into Fortress here. Yeah, let's go 40. Maybe Heavy Duty Boots, because he's not flying type, is he? He didn't take any damage from the spikes there. Okay, get some turns. I am liking this thing as a pivot, but it's only taken so many more hits here, so I gotta decide here pretty soon. Do I keep it alive? So I can just Volt Switch here again. So I don't think I want to switch into anything here. Another row of spikes would be nice to have as well. No, I'm going to stay in and try and get out some more spikes if I can. He goes for the Earth Power. Get out some spikes. He could try and like do a dragon move here. I think we're just going to go ahead and Volt Switch. He probably just kills us here, but we're going to Volt Switch. Just in case he misses or switches out. Goes for the Earth Power. It's a safe kill. Okay, fair enough. So I think Slowking can eat an Earth Power just fine. Would love to be able to get a little bit more chip on this thing or get it poisoned. We should be able to survive. kind of think he switches out here. Did he Draco? He could Draco. Or does an Earth Power on us? If he does a Dragon move, we're in a rough spot. What I'm doing is I'm thinking about going into Latias here. But it might be more helpful just to be like a Toxic or even a Focus Blast. Let's go for a Toxic and see what happens here. Does he stay in? He does. Get it poisoned. Does he go for a Draco on this next one? Because obviously I can switch into Latios. We're kind of getting down to endgame here. Might need to come in after this and start Swords Dancing. Let's just go for a Chili, see what he does here. Does he Draco? He goes Dragon Breath. Interesting. Okay. Quite interesting. So if we are Tera Bisharp, do we do okay here? We can also come in with Pig Dog and chase this thing out. Let's do Suga. Let's hope he's not AV, and maybe I can kill him with a Ice Beam. Latios is pretty good into his team. I think unless he's AV, he should die to this if he stays in. Withdraws, okay. See Gambit. Does he sack this thing? So he's sacking his Terrakion? Okay. Probably comes in now with his... we don't really have a switch in, I guess, for his Rimbombi now. Brings that in, assuming it has Moonblast. Shoot, I think we survive a Moonblast here. We just aren't doing a ton to this thing in return is the problem. Let's go for, I just want to go for a Mist Ball. Let's see if we can get some chip on this thing. Just for the stun spore. Yeah, okay. That's fortunate. Maybe I can hit him though. I think I'm just gonna go for Ice Beam here. Also does a little bit to Gambit if Gambit comes in. It does have a Luring Voice, okay. Okay. Put those down though. Okay, brings out Gambit. And if he Sucker Punches, that's fine. We're just going to stay in and go for the Aura Sphere here. We just got Iron Head's goes faster than us. Okay, good to know. Should we try and get some chip with Pig Dog first? So he could be Choppel, that's kind of what I'm thinking on this thing. If he's Choppel, we're kind of cooked. You know what, we're gonna come in with Sling Blade and go for the low kick. What I'm trying to decide is, do I then Terra? So you can call my Terra, and if he Chopples, so he has, let's see here. If we Terra, we might actually survive an Iron Head, even if he stays alive. So let's just go Terra and low kick here. Hope he is not Choppel. He is, damn it, okay, shit. See, Iron Head us here. Oh, he's gonna Iron Head us, isn't he? This Brick Break. Ooh, okay, okay. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, we're gonna go for another low kick then. I thought he was gonna call a Tera and Iron Head us, in which case we would have had a roll to die there. He does, okay. Okay. Iron Head is not going to kill here, so I think maybe we just go for a Swords Dance. Hope he can't hit us too hard. This Hydropple is going to eat a hit from us pretty easily here. He has a Leaf Storm. Shit. Ooh, that's rough. Okay. Okay, so we Iron Head here. Does he let this thing go? We've got a shot to kill it if it stays in, I guess, but a shot to not kill it as well. Oh, we get it. Oh, we get a crit. That might have mattered. We get a roll to kill it even with his max Fizz Def. But that certainly made it so there was not a roll. So let's see. Can Kingambit Sucker Punch us from this range? Possibly. I think he just wants to get some chip on us here with Flip Turn. Actually, an Iron Head does the same as a low kick to this thing. So we're going to go for an Iron Head. Make sure I'm right about that. I think he's in Iron Head range, just in case maybe we can get a flinch off this. Got Aqua Jet. Ooh, shit. And he gets a crit too. Oh no. Okay. Shit. Shit. Okay. Does he die? Does not die here. Does he keep this thing alive? We just go for another one here. We could go for a Sucker Punch, I guess. We're gonna go for an Iron Head. He might switch out here, I think, and sack his Gambit. Because if I Sucker Punch and he switches out, then he's gonna get free regen. Oh, I guess we'll Aqua Jet. I should have stuck it. Okay. We survived it. This is getting intense here. How much health does Kingambit have left? Okay, so Kingambit knows we're faster than him. We're both within Sucker Punch range of the other. I think he might also be in Ice Shard range. Kind of both have to just go for the Sucker Punch. Game of chicken here. Is he gonna Swords Dance? He doesn't. Okay, he lets it go. And that should be a good game, unless I'm forgetting. We did it. All right, so we are advancing to semifinals. Whew. Good game to Nico. That was a tough one there. And yeah, we'll see you guys next week.